I'll just wait a few more minutes for everyone to come in. Let me know what part of the world you're coming in from, and we'll get right into it. Also, give me a 1 and a 2 if you can hear me okay, or rather see me as well. So give me a 1 if you can hear me all right, and 2 if you can see the screen as well. Then we know it's all good and we can focus on this session. Cool. Tom says, hey Neil, just waiting to start the show. Perfect. Steve says 1. Ivory says 1 as well. Still in New York, fixing to move to Kansas, says Dorothy. No, that's Dean. Sorry, that's just, I guess. But yeah, how's the weather where you guys are? How's everything where you are? Las Vegas, USA, hey, you okay, says Johnny Walker. One of my favorite drinks. All right. Kenny House says 1 and 2 as well. I'll tell you what we're up to at the moment here. I mean, we'll get into the business side of things in a few more minutes still, but I'll tell you what we're up to here right now. So just a few days ago, actually, we attended. So I have 2 kids, right? I've got a kid who's 3 years old and another one who's about coming up to 6 months. And we attended a children's birthday party on last Friday. And one of our neighbors there, we found out later that she tested positive for COVID. Basically, everyone started frantically testing as well. And I tested negative. That was good. But my wife tested positive. And the kids also had like symptoms and whatnot. So I've been at home mostly taking care of them. But I'm here today to do this session with you. And I'm excited about that. It's funny, but I love spending time with my family, right? But I like coming to work as well. It's exciting, always. Cool. Perfect. Randall coming in from Georgia. Dean is hearing me loud and clear. I actually read again, just talking about this stuff about, COVID and whatnot. I've heard that regardless of where you stand with that, I don't really care about that right now. But I've heard that it's possible that this particular quarter, especially, businesses or companies or whatever are going to have like 25% of the people basically being absent at some point. Like it's very likely that most of the businesses will be operating at only about 75% of their regular capacity, which actually is true in our company's case as well. That's what we're noticing too. Like people are kind of falling off for one or the other reason, and same like it happened with me this week. But regardless, I'm happy that we're able to put this session on for you. Cool. Ivory, thank you. Yeah, they are actually better now already. So they're getting there. They're on the mend, which is why I was able to kind of leave for a few hours and be on this session today. Cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just switch over to these slides so I can see them. I'm going to get right into it now. And I can tell you we've got a very action-packed session for you today. There's a lot to show and tell. But that's a good thing because when I do this, you'll be in a position to basically see how a 6-figure business is built. So if you've been in that position where you've been doing this for a week or you've been doing this for 5 years and you always felt like, hey, I haven't quite hit that magic marker, magic position where I feel like, okay, I'm happy this business is going well. Today, hopefully after today, you can feel that. So I'm going to show you essentially how you can build a low-tech 6-figure business in 2022. Okay, that's the goal, how you can build a low-tech 6-figure business in 2022. I am, of course, going to be showing you 9 premium tools that you can use to do all that. And of course, at the end of the session, I'll give you a really, really good deal to get you access to those tools as well. Now, the funny thing is just quickly about it's actually priced lower than what I wanted to price it earlier. I wanted to price it much higher, to be honest with you, but my team kind of messed up and it was too late for me to go back and change everything. So you're actually going to get a really good price today that we are not offering in public. And I know you kind of hear that on these sessions anyway, but that is a fact. Now, I want you to put away distractions for the next 30 minutes or so, maybe a bit longer that we do the session. Like I said, I'm here for as long as is needed to answer your questions, to help you along in your journey. Now, I want to start by saying this, that if you're on this session today, which again you are, I know you are, everything that you sell online. It is, of course, possible that you deal with people offline as well. You go to a local restaurant, you close them on a deal. But for the most part, anything you sell online. When you do fulfillment, you have to do it online. That's the kind of business we're in, right? I don't think anyone here is running a restaurant or a hair salon or something like that. You're all building a business that needs certain elements online. Websites, email lists and whatnot. You need all those things because when it comes to building a business, you need stuff like high converting landing pages. You need good graphics that you can use to essentially highlight what you and your business does. You need ads that gets clicks and that gets sales. You need logos. You need YouTube video thumbnails. Like all these different things you need in your business to basically make it. And look, this is the focus of the session today, that there is a lot of things that you need in your business. There's a bit of tech overwhelm as well that comes with it. And I'm hoping we're able to resolve that for you by the end of today, by the end of the session. So when I think about costs, and these are just some of the costs, you could spend money on Photoshop, on Adobe Illustrator, on ClickFunnels, on coupon tools as well, on Canva, all these different tools. And you're easily spending up to $449 a month. So it gets expensive. So again, the goal for today is to help you reduce that cost, to basically bring that down for you so you're able to instead focus on generating revenue and saving a lot of money in the process as well. But this is, again, if you're only building your own business. What if you wanted to do this for others as well? Well, you can do that too. You can actually do this as a service for other people, as you probably have seen before many, many times. And in doing so, you can get paid handsomely as well. Like there's a lot of people online that are just doing that. There are people that are doing landing page designs. They're producing video ads, image-based ads. They're doing YouTube thumbnails. I mean, this person's actually charging $300 for 3 thumbnails. That's pretty crazy, right? And he's got so many reviews, so he's making a lot of money. So my point here for you is that even if you don't want to do this for yourself, you want to do this for other people, there's a lot of opportunity out there, as other people are finding out as well. Just FYI, I do want you to stay until the end of the session. And of course, that's, for my sake, because I'm going to show you what PowrSuite is, how you can utilize it in your business. But for you as well, when you stay until the end, we're going to give you a training on how to build email lists using freely available content online. And when I say email list, that is the backbone of how we make revenue. We actually did I calculated 90% of our revenue last year came because of an email list that we or our partners had built. 90% of the revenue. And the revenue number was quite high. So if you can build an email list, I can promise you, you'd be in a very good position to continue to make sales over the course of your future. Now, I want to say this outright. Do not complicate your business. And I know you feel that there's an overwhelm. There's a ton of things you have to do. There's a lot of tech overwhelm as well that comes with it. I mean, there's all the different tools that you need to do, all the different things. But I can promise you this. Anyone can build a 6-figure business in simple steps. As long as you're solving a genuine problem, you can build a 6-figure business. Most people that have tried and have failed for 2 reasons. Sorry about that. It's the blue screen of death, but I think you can still hear me. So most people that have tried to build an online business have failed for 2 reasons. One is that they were overspending too early, and that meant that they weren't able to recoup their costs back in time, and they basically went broke before they could make enough money. That's the first reason. The second reason is that they weren't actually solving a realistic problem. I mean, a lot of people I talk to say, Neil, is there money to be made in affiliate marketing? Can I just, do product reviews and make money? Well, you can, but what problem are your product reviews solving? What is it that you're offering to your audience that no one else is offering? So you need to have a little bit of that. And again, I genuinely feel that anyone who's on the sessions today, anyone who comes and attends these talks has something unique to offer. You do. Even if you're doing the same thing as me, you have your own unique perspective. Maybe you sound different. Maybe you approach the designs and pages differently. And that sets you apart from everyone else. So I just want to remind you, this is for your sake. Do not complicate your business. Anyone, if they follow the right steps, if they follow the right problem, solve the right problems, can build a business, a 6-figure business, easily. And I'm going to share that with you today. Having said that, here is a disclaimer. I will walk you through exactly through a specific system that I'm now using myself and is bringing me consistently great results at the time of this webinar. Do note that my results are certainly not typical, and there's a good chance that you will not get the same results. I have to tell you that. It just depends on application and whatnot. But having said that, I'm happy to show you exactly what is working for me right now for free. But do note that it is not for everyone. It does require a little bit of work. You do have to set things up. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Neil Napier. I did a little bit of impromptu talk earlier. I don't know if you caught that. But I've been an online marketer since 2012. And I can tell you that I got into this entire thing by complete accident. When I was younger, I never thought that I would actually get online and build a business. Like, I would be happy with a job. That's how I was brought up. My parents always said, okay, a good, citizen basically goes out there, gets a job and works until they retire, and then they lead a good life. Like, that's BS right now. I realize that that's absolute bullshit. So I started my journey in 2010, actually. Like, that's when the transition happened for me, because I got fired from my job. I remember coming back home crying, tears in my eyes, because I got fired from a job that I didn't really like in the first place, right? But the fact that I got fired, the fact that I failed, basically felt terrible. And it felt even more terrible because I didn't have that job anymore. I couldn't stay in England where I was at that time. I had to basically leave the country because my visa couldn't get renewed. Crap happens, shit happens. And that's what happened to me. But in 2012, I realized that, okay, I have to take control of my own future. So I started by creating my own info products initially. So I created like an ebook. And the first ebook I did was in 2012, and I released it. And I can tell you, like, in a week, it did $13,000 in sales. And that was incredible. I was amazed. I didn't have an email list before that. I actually got lucky, if I'm honest. I had affiliates that promoted it. Altogether made 13,000, and I banked just under $4,000, and I was really happy. I basically doubled my net worth at that time. My net worth at that time was $4,000. That's all the money I had saved in my bank from my severance pay back in 2010, which I'd never used because I've always wanted to keep it for the future. And within a week, basically, I had doubled it. And I knew that, hey, if I could just do it a little bit better at a bigger scale, I could do really well. In 2013, we moved into creating software that typically I did not create. I would partner up with people. I would find developers who I would just say, hey, I'll give you a percentage. Let's create and sell something. And that's exactly what I've been doing. For the last 8-9 years, I've been fully focused on helping create time and financial freedom for my customers and for myself as well. I told you this earlier. Again, I don't know if you caught that, but this week, for most part, I've spent time at home taking care of the kids because everyone in my home has COVID except for me. So for that reason, I'm happy that my business can provide me that comfort, that cushion, so that I can basically step away from it and things still keep running. To me, that's the most important thing. So I'm hoping that after the end of this session today, you feel that this is can do as well, because my biggest wins have come by building multiple 7-figure businesses. And hey, if I can even help one of you today build a 6-figure business, I think I would have done my job. And this is us in 2021. So just last year, we did just under 2 million in sales. I must say I'm a little bit disappointed though, because it's a bit lower than 2020, but still it was a pretty good year. Like I said, I didn't work a lot. We had, my wife and I had our second kid last year, and I literally took like a month and a half off, not working at all. I was just coming in twice a month to pay salaries. That's it. But it still went really well, right? And the reason I'm showing you all of this is because it is possible for you as well to build a business that can work without you. But first, you have to clear the overwhelm. Because look, it's 2022 right now. Building a business literally should be as easy as putting this bear together. You've heard about Build a Bear before, right? Have you heard of Build a Bear before? Type in BAB, B-A-B, if you have. B-A-B. Let me know. So basically, you go into, like it's typically with your kids, you go into a shop and, you can build your own bear. You can kind of customize it. You can make it look as you want. And that's how a business should be as well. Not every business is the same. The fundamentals are the same, but some people may do product creation, some may do affiliate marketing, some may do service-based business. It just depends. Every business is unique. Every business is different. And in 2022, you should be able to build a business the way you want. Some people want to work 80 hours a week, and trust me, I've done that too. If that's what you want to do, you should be able to do that. Some people want to work 10 hours a week and make still decent money. You should be able to do that too. So why in 2022, why even now are people taking the longer road to nowhere? Why is it that people keep on trying, people keep on taking a stab at it and say, okay, last year wasn't successful, maybe this year is for me, maybe this year I'll make it happen? Why does that happen? Why are more and more people not finding the success that they deserve? And again, I repeat what I said before. It is because there's an overwhelm of technology, an overwhelm of what they need to do. I'll tell you this one more time. If you want to build a solid business, you have to solve problems. And you have to get paid for it. If someone has a problem, if you can solve it for them, they will pay you for it. If someone's tap is broken in their home, you can go fix it. They will pay you for it. If someone's email list isn't making enough money, you can go write their emails and they will pay you money for it, right? So as long as you have a problem that a solution for a problem that someone else has, you can make money. The technology side of things is easy if you simplify it, because when it comes to technology, things have to be simple. And you will see this image again and again, by the way. Things have to be simple. Simple in that when it comes to executing something, I don't need you to learn a new sort of programming language every time. You shouldn't have to. Everything in this day and age works without code. On your side, everything should work so that you can literally pick a template. You can decide what you want to do today. It could be a landing page, an offer page, opt-in page, social media graphics and posts, ads, YouTube thumbnails, whatever. You should be able to just pick a template, change it as you want, use it as is, or change it as you want, and then basically publish and either sell or profit. Basically do whatever you want to do. And look, if you are in the market right now, if you have been online for a while, you're probably relying on some of these tools. Photoshop, Adobe, ClickFunnels, Coupon Tools, Canva, and they're costing you a ton of money. Now, look, I have nothing against these tools. They're very mature tools. They all work really well. They can give you decent results, but they also cost a lot. This is something you certainly don't need when you're starting out. You don't need a monthly bill of $500 a month even before you start making money. So you don't need all these tools. Like, it's good to have them. We have some of them, but you don't need all of them to build a six-figure business. I'm going to give you the 2022 way of building a six-figure business. You do need 3 steps. Like I said, these are 3 steps that you're going to see again and again today. Pick a template, customize, use, and profit. You do need to do this. So you need to be able to make a decision as to, hey, I like this template more, I like this template less, and pick the one that you like more and run with it. Because if you can do this, I can tell you, you won't be like most people, because most people give up their online dreams because their expenses pile up faster than their income. This is by far the only reason. It can take time. Look, I basically got fired in 2010, right? It was around September. The first time I made money online selling a product was in 2012. It took me about, I think, 2 years, more or less, close to actually maybe 1.5 years, around that, 18 months. So for 18 months, I made zero money. Maybe I made something freelancing, right? So I was literally just exchanging time for money. So, okay, I made some money freelancing. That's how I survived, because I didn't want to touch my severance pay, basically. But if I had gone all in and started paying $449 a month, I can tell you I would have gone broke very quickly, right? So I would strongly advise you not to spend monthly on tools that you're just starting to use now in your business. Because if you do that, you will go broke quickly. You will go broke even before you started making any money. So today, I'm basically going to give you a roadmap and a platform to build a business in 2022. Before I show you all those things, before I show you basically everything that's in there, I want to tell you this, that from all the research that I have seen, every business, regardless of what maturity level it's at, needs one or more of these 9 things. Every business needs one or more of these 9 things. You need to create opt-in pages to collect leads, right? You've probably seen that before as well. You've probably opted into hundreds of pages before that. So your email inbox is full right now with emails. But opt-in pages is what people use, what business owners use to collect leads. So they could send out newsletters, they could send out promotional emails, product updates, whatever. You need landing pages to sell products and services, obviously. You also need bonus pages if you're doing affiliate marketing, because bonus pages are what we use as well, where we say, hey, here's our demo of the product that we have done, and here's the bonus page, bonuses that we can give to you. And, we get a lot of sales because of that. And then you need simple pages for other things too. Maybe you need a home website, a home page. Maybe you need a website for an NGO, a non-profit organization. So you need simple pages as well that do other things. You need to build graphics to raise awareness and get traffic. If you've seen Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all these places are banking on graphics being created, right? So you need those as well. If you have good graphics, you can grab attention. You need YouTube videos to drive more traffic, and YouTube videos are the ones that actually highlight what you do, and that they bring people back to you, to your website, to your opt-in pages, to your sales pages. You need to collect leads by offering engagement on site. One of the ways in which e-commerce sites, for example, do this is by doing those scratch cards. And you've seen the real version, of course. You go into a corner shop and you can buy those scratch cards, which people scratch and they're like, "Oh, did I win the lottery today?" Right? They took the concept and digitized it. You need something like that as well, something fun. You need to create brand defining logos. I can tell you, we spend a lot of money on logos. And finally, we have a solution that can actually spit out a lot of logos for you quickly. So you need something like that too. And finally, you need to create ads that bring in daily new sales. You can't survive long term if you're not bringing daily new sales. Now, we're about to show you basically how to do all these things from one app, which is revolutionary. We have created software in the past, such as Funnelvio, that creates all these landing pages. We have done tools that do YouTube thumbnails, YouTube video thumbnails. We have done graphic creation tools as well. We have done this scratch off tool as well. We had one specially created. Actually, we spent $5,000 on that about 3 years ago. Didn't go very far. Just picked a bad developer. But now we have a tool that does that too. And we have tools we have sold that also do logos. And today, for the first time ever, we basically want to give you access to all of these 9 tools. So I want to show you that. A lot of this will be demo. I'll show you what these tools are, how to use them, and I'll show you how to basically use all these tools in 3 simple steps. 3 simple steps. Again, pick a template, customize it as you want, and use and profit. So let's go ahead, and I want to walk you through now through all the 9 apps, or PowrSuite as we call it. So just type in 9 for me if I haven't lost you, if you're still with me. If you type 9, then I know we're good to move forward, and I'll grab a sip of water. Cool, excellent, good, excellent so far. 999, perfect. So one of the first tools that you will end up using within PowrSuite is called Done For You Social Apps. So you'll notice that a lot of our tools have this DFI in there, and that's there because if you put DFI based, like we wanted to give you something that's templatized to the core, so that you can just come in and basically come and use the templates that are already available. So the first one is the Done For You Social Apps. Now, before I actually get to the app itself, I want to show you what this looks like on the inside. So this is a new account that I had set up just so I can showcase this for you today. And this is the unlimited access account, right? If I show you this, let me just go to Content Manager. We haven't created anything at the moment. But if I go into Access Products, then these are all the products that we have in here. I'll show you all of these. Plus, of course, we have some additional ones as well for you on the webinar today. So you'll see all of that. So let's go ahead into Access Product, and I'm going to go find the first one, which was the Done For You Social Apps. So let me just go into social media over here. So you can go to Done For You Social Apps. So I'm going to open the product in a new tab. Like I said, everything is accessible for you from one dashboard. You don't need to change dashboards and go to many other places. So this is Facebook covers, stories, posts, and product presentation, right? You can see how many templates we have in each. 37, 26, 39, 50. So pick the one that you want. So for example, I'll go into story right over here. And you've got a few different story image types that basically look good. You just need to pick a template and work on it, improve it as you want. So for example, let's say if I wanted to pick, let me just go find one, this one. Okay, I'll just click on use this template and it loads up the editor for us. And within the editor, I can edit this image as I want. Okay, so it's still loading. Right now you can see it says summer sale, so it's winter right now, at least for me in the Northern Hemisphere. So I'm going to change that over to winter. Winter sales, and buy one, get second half price. I would say buy one, get another free. And instead of the 50%, I would just maybe change it and say to BOGOF. BOGF is like BOGOF, but it's a bit too much. So I would say just something to grab attention, right? Or maybe put the brand logo in there if you wanted to. Then you've got all these different layers as well. So this is, for example, it's winter, so I could pick this. So it looks a bit more contextual, right? There you go. So it looks a bit more contextual. We're just going to delete that because it's extra. And you can click around and you can change the layers as well. So there you go, right? Now we have 2 over here, and I don't want it, so I'll just remove it. Done. You can change many things. You can send it to back. You can change the background if you want to. Background color in this case is dark, but it doesn't really matter because we have these templates. But I could change the background color as well if I wanted to. Right, so that's up to you. There you go. Now it's become dark, but I want to bring it back to white because then the text pops out more. Okay, and then this is the image that we have over here. We can invert it. We can change it. So look, we can change the colors as you can see too. Okay, so there are quite a few different things you can do. You can basically choose different colors. And look, we have done something, one thing here with purpose. We have tried to keep it as simple as possible. We haven't complicated it. There's a ton of things we can do with this, right? But we've tried to make it so that most of these projects that you work on, they don't need to be very complicated, okay? They need to be simple. So for that reason, it is simple to use as well. This is one, again, common theme you'll notice across all of these tools is they are simple to use. They're not complicated. Again, when you are building a business, you don't need all the bells and whistles of the likes of ClickFunnels or even Canva or Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator. It is okay to just do things in a simple way. You download this PNG and you're done. You're good to go. Basically, this is your story created, okay? That's the first product, which is the design creator, the social app design creator. You could do all those things I showed you earlier. You can do stories, you can do Facebook posts, you can do covers as well. The second app that we have is called Done For You Simple Ads. Now, the first one was more for actual graphics, but this one is for advertising. Similar concept if you think about it, but now you need different templates because you need image ads, you need square ads, and you need banner ads as well. And again, we have templates for all of them. Let's say if you were to go for a square ad, just go in to pick your template. Again, works the same way. So I like this one. I mean, this is pretty good for e-commerce, for example. So we'll load up the editor one more time. And because everything is templatized, you don't need to start from scratch. Again, this is the point I'm trying to make again and again. You don't need to start from scratch. It's complicated. It's difficult to do so. Right, so this, for example, is something I can replace like from something over here. So we've got quite a few images over here. I can just pick one from here and I can replace it. And I can change the text as well. For example, this text, I can change it to, let's say, gadgets. I can change the font style. There you go, done. Again, more text that can be changed as well. You can send it back, bring it to front. You can change the text size. Again, simple. You've got the background here too. This is already pre-done as you can see, but if you wanted to change it, you can change the background here. Don't like it, I'm going to bring this one back. Something like this. It's entirely up to you how you want to change it. But now I want to change the color. So for example, text color I want it to be black. Done. Okay, I want text size to be bigger. Done. All done. And then I'll save. Let's call this gadget ad. And we're done. So I want to go back to PowrSuite for a second because you will see if I refresh this now, you will see that now we have 2 campaigns here. 2 campaigns that we have created. Everything within PowrSuite works on credit basis. But again, if you're on the webinar today, if you're watching this, you're actually going to get an unlimited credit deal. So there's absolutely 0 limits as to how many ads, graphics, pages, and whatever you can create. Okay, there's absolutely no limit. Let's go back into Access Products and I'll return to the presentation as well. So product number 2 was Done For You ads. Product number 3 is Done For You logo. Again, I told you this, branding is a very, very important part of what you do. Maybe you don't need a logo right now, but if you were to create a new offer further down the line, you will need to create a new logo. Or you could create a new logo for someone else as a client. Again, same thing. Go in there and go into branding, and you can jump over to Logo Creator that we have. It's, again, another built-in app, and you can see some of the templates that we have in place. Everything is templatized to the point that it is easy for you to use. So let's say if I go for, let me find, let's say this particular one, Anchor. So this is just us showing you basically the preview of what it would look like. So this is Anchor. I think this could actually be a pretty good clothing line. But if I wanted to change it, I could just replace it, just remove this one, and I could bring that here. And then I could also change the text color here to say something like this. Okay, if you wanted to match the text, match the color as well, you can figure out, like, there are other tools like Color Dropper that I use. Let me show you. I can match the color to exactly this. This is an external tool, by the way, Color Dropper, which is free, so you don't need to pay for that. Let's go ahead and pick that, choose, there we go. So the color is done. Okay, there we are. That's our logo. So if I wanted to create a new logo, I can do that here as well. If you wanted to pick a different image, like I said, we have quite a few template images available here as well. You can also upload your own. If you don't like some of the images that we provide you, you can just upload your own. That's okay as well. Okay. Then again, you have text and background. Background is not such a big deal for something like this, of course. So when you're done, click on save. Let's call it anchor logo. And that's done as well. Okay. Go back to PowerSuite, just refresh this to show you now the third campaign is created. If you want to access your campaigns, you could simply click on Content Manager and you can see your campaigns over here. Okay, this is what we are basically building right now. Then I want to go back into the presentation. That's the third tool done for your logo. Tool 4 is surprise product. Now, this is what actually gets people to engage. These are the scratch things that I was talking to you about. So if I jump over to, give me 1 second. Okay. By the way, if I miss some comments, don't worry, my team is on there to help you, but if not, I'll try and circle back at the end to answer those. So let's go find the surprise tool that's going to basically get people engaging with us. So this is a surprise scratch off tool. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to close this. Okay, so again, built-in app, it's single sign-on, so it's all there. Just go ahead and you can build a new page. Where you can build a lead collection page. So you actually are collecting lead there as well. So every page that you create is a subdomain, right? So let's say this could be for Anchor. So we'll continue with that. And I'll just call it Anchor, Scratch and Win. We don't want any of this right now, but you can set this up so that when you basically give people an option to, when they sign in, you can redirect them to somewhere else. Okay, build new page. Now, this is the public URL page. So I'm just going to open it for now. This is what it looks like. Okay. So they will subscribe essentially. So we can set that up here. Let me go into lead system. When they subscribe, the leads will be collected over here. You can also just put them into an HTML form. When they subscribe, you can send them over to that page. Okay. All these things. And you get some statistics as well. So let's go for this. Neil Napier and neil@kivio.com. Subscribe. Okay, scratch banner. There you go. Okay, and this is the banner that you replace. So this is where you can give people discounts, something for free. You can tell them, okay, reach out to us via email and we'll give this to you for free. So you set up all those things over here. The page banner goes over here. Okay, so header banner and page banner. This is hidden until people opt in, and this shows all the time. So you could replace that header banner here with something else. And of course, this is the image that's underneath the scratching feature. So do this, and then you start collecting leads. As you will see right over here, a lead has just come in. Okay, you can export them into your autoresponder as well. So that's the tool number 4 that you can use. Then tool number 5 is the done for you bonus page. Now, actually, I'm going to show you this. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you all these tools still one by one because we have like 9 tools, right? If it's going too slow for you, don't worry. It is going to be worth it in the end when you see the deal. But I do want to show you everything so you get to decide before you get in. So let's go into bonus page. I'm going to access this now. And again, bonus pages are what you need if you're doing any kind of affiliate marketing. If you're doing affiliate marketing, you need to be able to offer people bonuses. And you'll see your bonuses here. So you can actually add new bonuses here too. Maybe you're offering some kind of ebooks or videos or training or coaching sessions, whatever, when people buy from your link, you can offer them all here. Okay, you can make all of them available over here. Okay, let's go into build new page. I'm going to again pick Anchor. And let's say Anchor again. Do the same here. this is the affiliate link. So this is where people go to when they click, right? So this could be, for example, your affiliate link, and this is the page title. Done. Optional settings, create bonus page, and the bonus page is ready. And look, everything is unbranded. Everything is unbranded in that this doesn't scream PowerSuite anywhere. It doesn't, right? It's quite simple. Let's go into manage this, and you can see that you can come in here and assign bonuses. So if you had any bonuses that you had stored in your account, you could do that. You could add some new unannounced bonuses on the thank you page, and you've got a few templates as well that you can use to build on top of. So we have a couple of templates. I like this one personally because it's kind of easy to use. And then if I go to general settings, you can change some other things here as well. You can embed your video. Let's go and refresh this. There you go. Okay, you see statistics, public page you can check out as well, and download page too. Download page as well. Okay, so this is again going to make it easy for you to offer something and then deliver it automatically to people. When they buy basically from your link, you can deliver it to them. Okay, so this is how you do bonuses. This is how you get sales as an affiliate. It's something me and all the affiliates use as a method to get more affiliate sales. Tool number 6 is done for you offers page. So look, when you do the bonus pages, you're essentially creating bonuses that people are going to get when they buy something from you. But then you have more. If I go into, let me go back into social media. Let me find that. 1 second. Okay, bonus pages I showed you. Those are the thumbnails. 1 second. There you go. Done for your offer pages. Okay, let's launch this one. So if you can't find one, just go here and then you can search through all the apps that are over here. So as we go into done for you offer pages, again, what you're doing here is you're building a new offer. So again, I'm going to be very boring with my description, and I'm going to pick the name Anchor all the time. Next, then you pick a template. So what kind of offer you're making. So let's say this looks pretty cool. It's for phones. So I'm going to pick style 5 and then finish. Done. A template for you has been created. Of course, you have to fill it up. You have to add more details to it. And then you'd be able to show people all the offers that you have. So here you can add products. So let's say if I call this iPhone, confirm, and you can add new product. Let's say iPhone, let's find some images that I can quickly use. Let's say if I could just grab this one for a second. Let's see if that works as well. Yep, that should work. Okay, let's say 999. Google.com, confirm. So if you wanted to build like a fairly simple e-commerce store, this would be a very, very easy way to do so. Okay, there you go. 999. You could put dollars obviously to, or euros or whatever currency you wanted to kind of change this. And when someone clicks on it, they go to the page that you have selected. So this is how you basically build out your offer page as well. You can change other settings. You can actually have your own private URL pointing to this. All the pages that I've done so far, you can have your own private URL pointing to them. So you can, they're all, the URLs are all white label, right? So you can white label the URLs as you want. There you go. Social sharing is built in as well if you wanted to do that. And then you've got some custom settings too, such as social media integration that I just showed you earlier. And you can have cookie consent bar, which is recommended these days, and countdown timer too if you wanted to make it a limited time deal. So if you wanted to sell something, you are in a position to basically do so via offers page, done for you offers page. That's tool number 6. By the way, what do you think of this so far? Give me a 6 if you think it's cool, or 0 if you think it isn't, because all these tools, like I said, will be yours at a one-time price, which I think is a crazy, crazy deal. Okay, 666. Okay, don't say 666. That means something entirely different, but awesome. Jeff says 5 just to be different. Jeff, I'd love to know if you haven't amazed you so far, because I want to keep going forward and keep showing you more things. Tool number 7 is the thumbnail maker. Now look, if you do anything with video marketing, I'm pretty sure you upload your videos to YouTube. We all do that. This tool is called Thumbnail Maker. Fairly simple to understand. Again, it's all templatized. You pick a template that you want and you edit it as you want. Simple as that. Okay, pick a template that you like, hey, this one looks pretty cool, so I'm going to use this. Or this one's actually quite cool, so let's go and use this one. Now this is of course focused on a niche, but like I showed you earlier, you can change things on this as well. So if I go into background, we have quite a few backgrounds over here, right? You can go to images and you can upload your own image as well. So you can literally replace this background with your own image. That's perfectly fine as well. These are some of the images that are basically built in based on what we have already done. But it doesn't stop you from uploading your own background. Like if I was to say do this, I could literally make this like full size. I could change the look and feel of this. I could send this back. One more time. Right, I could send this back. I could bring this one forward. Okay, so it is up to you how you want to present, how you want to basically showcase these kind of graphics. And these are good YouTube thumbnails that grab attention, that basically get people to click. So we're going to be adding more images in here too. So they're a bit more like, hey, click here right now, that sort of thing. So because, at the end of the day, you want to get some people to subscribe or just watch your video, but you can do that here. So let's call this food thumbnail. So you can do those as well right over here. And again, we have kept everything as templatized as possible. There's going to be new templates over time available for you as well. That is, of course, the thumbnail maker. Then you also got the opt-in page maker. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and build opt-in pages. So I'm going to go into page builder, and this is the done for you opt-in. Now look, money is absolutely in the list. I've said that time and time again. If you have an email list, you can be confident that you will make money over the longer term. You build opt-in pages from here. So let's go into this setting. Again, I'm just going to now switch over to food. You can have your own private domain as well. So you can basically point your own domain to this, right? Page description that helps to add to. I'm just going to skip that for now. Okay, so you could have a custom subscribe form, which you can import from other autoresponders. We'll have training for that too. Or you can use the default lead system. So let's say we call it food blog newsletter. We want to collect only the email, GDPR consent field, want to enable that. And after they subscribe, we want to redirect them to something. So let's just send them for now to google.com. Submit, step number 2. That's done. And then what would you like to do on the page? You want a full background page, you want a video page, or you want a lead magnet page? I'm going to choose a full background page for now. You have 3 options, pick the one that you like. I'll pick the full background page, and then you've got a few templates to use. So you can click on view and you can quickly see what that looks like, right? This one you've probably seen like before, and this is actually one of the more legacy ones, as we call it, but it's pretty cool. It still works. And then you go into this. You've got a live editor. You can set preferences, domain forwarding, as I mentioned before, form settings, lead collection, and a few other things. But let's go into the live editor, which for me is the most fun part, right? When we build these pages, it's actually fun to edit them. And this is where ClickFunnels like editor comes into play. Of course, we have our own funnel view or Kai view, as you know, but that's a very different editor that behaves very differently. This is more for simple opt-in pages. Okay, so you can introduce slider, tabs, tooltips, type, navigation bar, countdown timers as well. So if you wanted to put in countdown timers, you could do that too. That way you can create some sense of urgency. So for example, let me see if I wanted to set up settings. So I want this to start, or rather, let me just give me 1 second. So today is that day. Let's see if I go 20. Oh, month is, always get confused with American formats, I must say. Okay, so it's 6 days, 8 hours, whatever. And then if you wanted to change like colors and such, you can change all of that here. Okay, you can change all the settings over here. Then If you want to change text, just double click and start typing. Whatever you want it to do. And this is the form that people click on and where they can opt in, basically. So let's save this. When you save it, it always takes you outside, takes you back to the dashboard, but that's okay. You can click and go back in again. Let's live preview the page. There you go. And then when people click, they can basically opt in. Right, so again, I'll say neil@kaivio.com. I accept the privacy policy, submit, done, and this is where they get taken to. If I go back to the dashboard, let's refresh this for now. You'll see in this case, the lead list has gone up by 1. So now that lead is available. You can export this lead as well. Okay, simple. We have kept things so simple that even a 10-year-old can do it. I mean, 10-year-old is pretty good, right? So that's product number 8. Product number 9 is done for you, simple pages. So just like with opt-in pages, you can now create simple pages as well. And these templates are actually pretty sexy. And I'll show you that in just a second. Again, try and remember, there are a ton of things that you can do with this, but we've tried to keep it very, very simple for you. Simple to the point that you can just come in and start executing quickly. So let's go ahead and build a new page. So if I click on build a new page, same kind of thing. So let's call this anchor. Submit. And you've got a few templates. Maybe you want to, you have like a home page, for example, or for a digital marketing page you want to build, email marketing, HR management, account and billing, e-commerce, app landing. So pick the one that you like. You can quickly view what that looks like. This basically gives you an idea of the designs, right? So you can see what the design looks like. And if you like it, you'll say, hey, I'll run with this. I'll go ahead and use this template. And just like before, you can now edit this in real time. So if I go into Live Editor right now, I'll show you this. Cool, says Ivory. Rob says, does the software save emails of purchasers, subscribers? Subscribers, yes. Purchasers, it depends on how you are selling, your selling mechanism. If you're using buttons that go outside, like to PayPal or Stripe, JV's Warrior plus ClickBank, then obviously the leads get stored over there. Like, we're not a lead management platform in that way, but the leads do get stored over there. Okay, so again, this is just loading up. I'm going to wait for this. While this loads up, by the way, I'm going to go into app.mailvio.com and show you essentially our Autoresponder too, because that's actually going to be included for you in this offer as well. Actually, it's not app. You need to go to new.mailvio.com. Let's reload this one. Okay, so this is our autoresponder system, which we use to send out emails to you. Like, this is where we send out an email to you, and you get the email, and you basically come in. So like, one of the recent emails that we sent out had like 6% open rates. Before that, 8%, 6%. It's a little bit lower than what I would like, but we are mailing a lot of leads, more than we usually do. I think my internet is now acting up because this is taking time to load as well, as you can see. But this live page editor is essentially the same as the one you saw before. Let me go back to the dashboard and we'll try and go in again. Okay, there you go. Now it's starting to show up slowly. So this is where we create our email campaigns. If I was to go into this, for example, start a new campaign, get started. Let's call this Neil Live Demo, create campaign. This is where you can build an email campaign. So all the leads that you collect, you can import them into Mailvio or an autoresponder like Mailvio, and you can choose what list you want to send an email to. So let's say if I pick this list, for example, next step, I can pick one of the templates that we have in the system, or I can use the one that we almost always use. Like, we consistently send same kind of emails, right? Okay, this one's now lagging a little bit. I'll see what's up in just a second. Okay, but there you go. You can add text, you can add images, you can do whatever you want with this to basically customize this as you want. And then when you're ready, you can save and continue, and then you can send an email to those leads as well. Okay, so we have automations too. Automations are actually pretty cool. Let's go back into this in manage page, and I can show you this if you're able to get back in. But the automations are cool as well, because you can build an automation to, for example, let's say this one. I'll show you this one. It's quite simple. I think our team set it up yesterday. But when someone gets the bundle deal, which is again what you're going to get today, then you get this email with access to everything included, right? So you get that. Let's try and go back into the editor. So automation works well because that's what really helps you set up a hands-off business. Okay. So Rob is saying, I heard Neil's reply, thanks. So can the system build a link page to take the email before it goes to JV's Warrior Plus? Yes, it can. So just like with the opt-in page, you're going to collect the email first, then move them forward over to any sales page that you wanted. So you can do that as well. Okay, I'm not sure what's up with this editor right now, but it's the same as the opt-in page that you saw before. Okay, it's exactly the same as the opt-in page that you saw before, but of course now we have a much, much bigger template, so you can edit the page and you can build it the way you want. I'll try and circle back to this a little bit later. I do want to move forward because I think we are coming up to the time that I want to wrap this up as well. So if I go back to the presentation, I recorded a video demo earlier, but I'm going to skip that because I think I've actually literally shown you everything that I wanted to show within this. Now look, I will tell you this right now. Building a business in 2022 should be easy. It doesn't need to be complicated. And 90% of your business will work with these 9 tools. If you want to build pages, if you want to collect leads, if you want to build graphics, for example, or YouTube thumbnail covers, you can do all that with this tool. So building a business in 2022 should be easy. It should not be complicated at all. If you're a product creator, video marketer, digital product seller, affiliate marketer, basically, if you're running any kind of business, you should be able to do this. Now, what I want to do today is I want to give you unlimited access to PowrSuite, plus any new built-in app. This is important, that we release in the future. So this is a platform that we've been working on for quite some time. That's why it's a suite. Basically, it's a collection of many different tools. And we hope to, at the very conservative level, add 2 more apps to this every year. But hopefully 3 or 4 even, like at least 2 apps every year. We want to continue adding to this every year. And we want to give you unlimited access to this app, plus any new built-in app that we release in the future. It's called a bundle deal. Before I actually get to that deal, would that be good for you? Would you like to get unlimited access to PowrSuite, plus any new built-in app that we release in the future? Just type in bundle so I know, and that way I know you're keen. If you're not keen, by the way, it's okay to leave right now. Can you import HTML templates? No, you can't, Rob. Again, I want to be very, very clear here. We're not trying to build tools that are super complex and super complicated. We're trying to build simple tools that do 90% of the things that you need to do. If you have very specific use cases, we may not be able to cater for that even in the future. If you want to do stuff like HTML input, I'm pretty sure most page builders actually don't cater for that. It's because it's very hard to reconcile the HTML that's outside. Okay, cool. Lots of bundles coming in. That's awesome. I'm going to continue and show you what the deal is. And again, let me tell you this. If you have been in one of our sessions before, the price that you're going to see for this bundle is lower than what you typically see for other bundles. Okay, so PowrSuite exclusive bundle deal. It comes with the PowrSuite Commercial license. I showed you these 9 different apps. You get access to all these 9 different apps as part of your software. Plus, as a bonus, we're going to be doing a 6-figure mastermind session on the, I think the date, I can't remember the date right now. Let me just check. On the 20th? Yeah, on the 20th, we'll do a 6-figure mastermind session with you to show you basically how to get the best out of PowrSuite. I mean, it is just a collection of tools, but I want to show you how to implement them in your business in a very strategic manner. Plus, if you don't know, we actually do weekly live calls as well. Our creative team member, Lou, does a weekly live session called Smart Academy Live, and you're welcome to join those as well to see how this tool works with all the other tools that we have. Plus, you get access to AdSpy Pro as well and Product Creation Bootcamp. This is a training that I did in the past to basically show you how you can build a product in a record time. I think actually that description is incorrect. I apologize about that, but it'll show you how to create your own products within literally 4 hours. Plus, you also get commercial license with PowrSuite, so you can create these pages, these assets for other people as well. Okay, now look, PowrSuite Commercial comes with 1,000 credits. 1,000 credits basically means 1 campaign equal to 1 credit. So you build 1 opt-in page, that's 1 credit. You build 1 graphic, that's 1 credit. Total 1,000. Not monthly, but lifetime. But the good thing is, because you're on this session today, You also unlock PowrSuite Unlimited. PowrSuite Unlimited gives you literally unlimited capabilities, right? It gives you the ability to create unlimited social images, unlimited ads, unlimited logos, unlimited surprise products, unlimited done for you bonus pages, thumbnails, simple page, offer page, opt-in pages. Zero limit whatsoever. Unlimited of any campaign that we have. Plus, you also unlock our upgraded Powerful Ads Pro edition. So I want to show you this right now. I don't think I'll be able to go in and demo the whole thing for you, but if you go to Unlimited plan, you'll see we have this other product as well, which is Done For You Ads Pro. You get access to that as well. Okay, so if you wanted to do different kind of ads, you can do that via this tool as well. Okay, so you get access to that too. That's yours as well. Now let's go back to the presentation. Plus, you also get unlimited access to professional business courses. So these are courses that we have done before, which will teach you different things about, for example, traffic generation or social media marketing or making money online or motivation, basically mindset, or email marketing or affiliate marketing in general. So you get access to all these courses as well for your personal use. Okay, that's available for you as well. This is years and years of my training that we have combined and put into one package for you. Plus, on February 18, 2022, we are planning on releasing the first of the new tools this year. That's going to be a link tracking tool. So we have 9 tools built in. Of course, with the unlimited upgrade, you get a 10th tool as well. And our 11th tool would be a link tracking tool that we'll be releasing on the February 18, 2022. You get access to that as well. Okay, plus any other tools that we build into this in the future. Okay, plus we have an extra bonus, which says 4 brand over there. I don't know why it says 4 brand, but this is an extra bonus called Web Copy That Sells. You get access to that as well. So all these things are available for you. So you get a commercial license and unlimited upgrade too. Then we have a PowrSuite Agency Toolkit. By the way, the unlimited plan is going to be priced at $197 by itself. The main license is going to be selling at, I think, $37 when we open the cart. Or I think if you open the cart, it should be higher actually, not $39. I don't know, one of those prices. PowrSuite Agency Toolkit is a business toolkit that comes with Done For You business website, Done For You consulting pack, Facebook training on how to find local clients, as well as sales proposal, email swipes, telemarketing scripts, legal contracts, graphic banners, business cards, rate cards, letterheads, and invoice. So you get access to everything that you need to set up an agency level service with this entire package. You get access to everything that you could possibly need to go out there and start selling pages, graphics, thumbnails, whatever you think of. Basically anything that builds a business, you can tell access to that. And we give you every training, every template that you need for that. Okay, so PowrSuite Commercial license, unlimited upgrade, and agency toolkit is yours as well. Next, we also give you access to PowrSuite Mailvio add-on. So I showed you Mailvio earlier. It's an app that sits separately outside of PowrSuite. It's something that we use exclusively in our business, and trust me when I say this, it's an amazing solution. Compared to all the others, I mean, if you look at feature list, we have the same feature list as other businesses for most part, but what you're getting today is like a really, really good price, as well as you're getting in that case, pre-warmed up IPs, drag and drop email editor for intuitive email building, email writing basically, and a lot for the bonuses that include training workshops that are pre-recorded, email list building strategy, and 12 months of autoresponder sequences that are fill in the blank. So if you go into autoresponder, when you start creating a new sequence, I'll show you that maybe a bit later, you can actually start building out an entire autoresponder sequence there. So number 4, you get access to the Mailvio add-on as well. Then number 5, you get access to Meetvio add-on too. Okay, with the Meetvio add-on, Meetvio is our webinar solution, auto webinar and live webinar solution. So we released it about a couple of years ago, I think, more or less. Was it? Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago actually, and it's still going strong. It is still going strong. You can run auto webinars with it. You can run webinars with it. You can run webinars with this particular package with up to 500 attendees. Okay, one of the special bonuses for you is this. You can literally use this training. You'll get it as an auto webinar, this session as an auto webinar, and you can turn around and use an auto webinar within Meetvio to sell PowrSuite. And when you do for the front end, we give you 100% commissions. So it's an easy way for you to basically turn around and make money with this as well. Plus all the bonuses that I've shown you so far, you get access to everything. So the PowrSuite bundle comes with a commercial license, unlimited upgrade, agency toolkit, Mailvio add-on, and Meetvio add-on as well. You get access to all of them, plus bonuses that include 6-figure with PowrSuite training, AdSpy Pro, product creation bootcamp, access to all new apps added under PowrSuite. And like I said, there's going to be minimum 2, ideally 4 every year, like 1 every quarter, but you get minimum 2 every year, as well as special courses bundle. There's 6 courses within there, which we have created within our team, and you get access to those as well. Now, altogether, if I was to value this, right, not actually sell it obviously, but if I was to value this, it would easily be valued at $5,570, including the future apps that are coming in. And this is for your personal use and commercial use as well. Okay, so in that case, I could easily turn around and sell this entire thing at a price of $997. And this is not even one time, this is recurring, because I'm literally giving you unlimited capabilities. But what I'll do is I'm going to slash down the price, as we always do in the spirit of these bundle sessions, and I'm going to slash down the price all the way down to $297. I'm going to slash the price down all the way to $297. So type in bundle for me, and my team's going to drop you a special link to get access to this entire bundle. And trust me when I say this, you need this right now, because instead of $297, what we're going to do is we're going to take $100 off of that as well and give you the entire thing, as you can see over here, for a one-time price of $197. Everything is one time except Mailvio, which is a quarterly license, by the way. Okay, just FYI, Mailvio is not lifetime. We never do lifetime on Mailvio. It's a quarterly license, which means you get it for free. Well, you get it for 3 months. It's not free, of course. You're paying $197 for everything, but you get it for 3 months, after which you can renew it at $49 for every quarter. Or you can go monthly, or you can go annual. It's up to you. But you get that for $49 every quarter. So the link is neilvio.com/bundle. That's where you need to go. For those of you that commented on the pre-launch page, if you did before, I'm going to pick 3 winners right now. So just give me 1 second. And if you win, you get access to the, let me see. 1 second. Let me grab the link. Nicholas, if you can drop the link for me in chat, that'd be great. But if you are picked, you get access to the front-end license, the commercial license, and then you can basically then go and upgrade through the entire funnel as well. Or you can just go ahead and pick the entire bundle deal today. Okay, and we'll give you that $37 as credits. So type in bundle, and our team will drop that link for you. And I'm going to go ahead and pick 3 people who commented on the pre-launch page, like I said, to give away free copies. If you don't get picked, don't worry. You still get a pretty incredible deal. I think we're kind of stupid to offer this to you for $197. If you know, we typically do our bundles for, I think it's, $247, $297, right? That's what we typically do them for, but you're getting access to that for a ridiculously low price. Okay, so let me pick the 3 winners, as I had said we would, and then we'll carry on. Like I said, if you get picked, great. If you don't get picked, you can still get the bundle deal. If you get picked, you get the front end deal, and you can either just be happy with the front end, or you can get the bundle deal, and we'll give you credits for your front end purchase. Okay, so the first one that I'll pick is Gwendolyn Stenerson. So Gwendolyn Stenerson, you're one of the first people to get in, and the second one that we'll pick is Roxana Pratt. So Roxana Pratt, if you're on the session, let yourself be known as well, and you are picked too. And the third person that we will pick is John Weber. So John Weber, if you're on the session today as well, let us know, and we'll give you access to the commercial license. Or like I said, you can just contact us and get credits for it, as long as you are purchasing the bundle. Okay, if you're typing in bundle, please let me know as well. I always love to know from our customers who get this live from us on our sessions, and I'll call you out. If I can't call you out, either Constantine or Nicholas will acknowledge that you have gotten as well. Okay, so I can see Tom, you're in, so that's fantastic. Great to have you on board, Tom. Anyone else, folks? This is, again, like I said, we typically don't offer something like this for 197. So I think it's kind of silly for us to make an offer like this, but we wanted to just try. And literally, like I said, my team made a mistake where they priced the bundle so low and it was too late to change it back to 297 that we typically do. So if that's you, give me a shout out. If you have purchased, Tom, I think you're one of the people that's in. Then let's see, we have another one as well that I can see over here. I can track. That is Stephen Gilligan, you're into. So if there's anyone else who's jumping in, let us know right now. Do know that the bundle discount that we have is for these sessions only, is for these live sessions. After that, we are going to be taking away that bundle discount. So instead of 197, it'll go back up to 297. So if you are jumping in, I would really like to know that so we can mark you down. We can acknowledge that in. Steve is in, Kenny's coming in, Dean's coming in, Kari is coming in as well. Roxana says, awesome. Cool. That's the link you need to go to. Constantine has dropped that for you. Phil says, when did PowrSuite first debut? So Phil, I'll be honest with you, a version of PowrSuite has been around for about 6 months because we have been developing it for a while. So we have offered it internally to select customers. And now that it's fully tested, now that we're confident of its abilities, we are kind of opening it up to public at this time. Okay. Howard, no problem. George, I don't think I called out your name. I don't think so. You can check back on the replay later, but I don't think I called out your name. Cool. Tom says, Neil, you always come with the best tools. Tom, I really, really appreciate it. Folks, I'd also like to know when you're getting in, what do you think about the price? Because like I said, typically we don't offer this lower price for our bundle deals. I think it's the first time that we've done that. It's a bit of an experiment. And honestly, like I'm happy to go back up to 247 because at the end of the day, that does make us a little bit more money. But I do want to extend this to you as well because I think it is a pretty incredible deal as well. That's in my opinion. So let me know. Let me know. Okay, any other questions, comments, folks? Bring it on. I'd be more than happy to help you out right now. If I missed something from you earlier, I apologize. This is a good time to ask it again. If my team couldn't answer it, then we'll answer for you right now on this session. I'll be around for as long as you need me, so you get all your questions answered. Okay, so I can see Kenny's in, and Marlene, if I read your name right, Lloyd as well, and I don't see your name, so I'm just going to check who you are. Give me a second. Dean, yeah, Dean, I see your sale has come through as well, so that's fantastic. Let me go back and look at the chat in case I missed some questions. Cool bundle we go, says Phil. Ryan, no, there's no code beyond this 197. This is the absolute lowest price that you're going to see this bundle at, and for a very limited time. Trust me when I say this. Epic Constantine will mail you the details after this session is done because most of the things, by the way, are going to be delivered automatically. For some things, we may have to deliver them manually for you. I do apologize for that, but we'll get them over to you. And again, just to repeat one more time for full transparency, everything that you see here right now is available for your and commercial use for a one-time price, except Mailvio, which is a quarterly license. So if you want to renew later, you'd be paying $49 every quarter. Okay, that's entirely up to you. Rob says, oh, I didn't get picked. Can I have a temper tantrum? I can understand, Rob, and I can tell you, I have a 3-year-old, so you can bring it on. I'm used to it. I know how to stay calm, I think. Well, not really, if you ask my kid. Zeke says, I'm in as well. God, it says Kenny. What if you already have Mailvio and Meetvio? Unfortunately, we can't really offer any discount for that. I mean, look, if you were to just buy the commercial, unlimited, and agency right now, that would cost you close to $300. If you were to buy all three separately without Mailvio and Meetvio. So in that, you are already getting, let's say, a 33% discount. So we're not, unfortunately, able to extend any more discount beyond that. And trust me, I would like to, but it's just not financially feasible. It just wouldn't make sense at this time. Okay, cool. Any questions, folks? Anything at all? Let me know that we may have missed before. Amin says, Mike, thank you. Rob, thanks, appreciate that. Rob says the bundle price is pretty fair since you asked. Thank you, Rob. And Rob's had 3-year-olds as well, so he knows. Is this lifetime with updates? Al, it is. It is. And like I said, I generally want to continue adding more apps to this. We have something in the works that makes this a long-term business for us. So I know when you buy products, you get frustrated because things don't actually get updated or things don't, like I'm telling you, you're going to get new apps and you're like, oh, but is it really going to happen? So we actually brought in a full-time developer just to work on this. Like his singular purpose is to continue building this, continue supporting this for the future. Like I said, we've had I would say about a couple of hundred users that have used this app already. So it's quite battle tested in that way. Of course, you might find things that we could improve, and we will where possible. But our key focus is two things. One, to keep this simple. So we don't want to complicate it. Like, you make out with ideas like, hey, can we also do this and can we also do that? Honestly, we'll just shoot it down because we're trying to keep this simple. If you want a more complex, more feature-rich page builder, go for Funnel Viewer. But if you're happy with building like quick pages that just downright work, this is a really, really good app. So those are the differences, just to be completely fair. So we have a full-time developer whose sole job is to continue building apps this year to add to this. We may not be able to add every app that we create into this, but we'd like to, keep within the same framework and add simple but powerful apps that you can use. Link tracking one is one of them that you are getting access to in February. There's another one we want to add in the future, which is going to be a lead generation app. You're going to get access to that too. And the good thing is this: you will get access to those apps even before we release them to the public. Okay? So you will get access to those apps even before we actually publicly launch them. For us, it's a good thing because you can kind of use it. You can give us feedback. You can give us testimonials. For you, it's good because you basically get access to tech before anyone else does, any of your competitors do. And again, let me tell you this, there are going to be a lot of people getting access to this because it is a pretty sweet deal. I think it's one of the first big new deals that's being offered this year. So it is possible a lot of people will get this. Cool. Yeah, Phil says accessing all apps from one login is awesome. That's fantastic. Phil, I agree with you. Dean, I appreciate that very much, mate. Thank you. I think most of our, my wife and kids are on the mend, luckily, so they're getting better, and hopefully it passes through. But I wish everyone basically gets better over time. Rafiq is asking what happens after 1,000 credits are done. So Rafiq, just FYI, if you get the bundle deal, you're not limited to 1,000 credits. You get unlimited credits. But if you only get the front end, you get 1,000 credits. Once those are used up, you either have to delete the campaigns that you have created in the past, or upgrade to a monthly or annual plan that we will have after the launch. So if you were not to get the unlimited license right now, after the launch, you will only be able to upgrade it using a monthly or an annual plan. Okay. Lloyd's asking, what if we have Mailvio and Meetvio? I got it already. Just want to make sure I retain the current level of those apps. Lloyd, you will absolutely retain the current level of those apps. We're not going to take that away from you. But for this particular one, like I said, you just double up. Like, look, if you basically get this, you now have an extra license of Meetvio and Mailvio for 3 months. If you want to gift them to someone, feel free to. You can just let us know and we can transfer over that new account to someone else. But the old accounts that you have, you just get to keep. Okay. With bundle, is there any future payment? Just for Mailvio. Everything except for Mailvio is one time. Mailvio is a quarterly license for $49 a quarter during this special launch. So if you wanted to continue using Mailvio after 3 months, that's going to be $49 a quarter, or I think the price that we have for monthly is like $19 a month. So yeah. Cool. Ivory says this is awesome product for business as a bundle. Good. That's perfect. That's no problem. So when you launch, you change the version we have to pay. Al, I don't know if you're used to, if you've bought something from me before, we never do that. Like, okay, this is how it works. Whenever we launch something, we always say this, and we're saying the same thing again. If you get the front end, in the future, a year later, when we do a 2.0 version, a 3.0 version, you will have to buy the front end again. But if you get the unlimited version, all future updates are included for you. We're not talking about bug fixes or minor improvements. In this case, we are literally talking about new apps. So again, if you were to get the front end, Al, you're right. You would have to buy again the front end next year if you wanted the 2.0 version with more apps, with more bells and whistles. But if you wanted to get all of it right now, go for the unlimited. And again, I like to lead a very transparent business. So I'm telling you how it is. I don't want your money just for the sake of it, because obviously it's not going to be good for you. It's not good for me. I believe in karma. So, it's going to work against both of us. So I want you to make the best decision, knowing full well that if you buy only the front end right now, you will have to basically buy the front end again of 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. But if you were to buy the Unlimited, then you grandfather into future updates as well. When is PowrSuite Elite coming? I think this is it. I don't think we have an Elite in the plans. Can current Mailvio customers get the bonuses? Jill, you can. Just depends. Like, you can get the Mailvio bonuses, right? Which I think you already have. But if you don't have, you can reach out to us. We can provide them to you for sure. Ebe says I'm in as well. Kenny says can't log in and can't password reset. Kenny, can you drop a quick email to support@Kyvio? We'll help you out with that. And if you haven't received the access, don't worry. Like I said, for some of them, we have to send access manually. Like for Mailvio, we have to send access manually. Our support team is still on this session with you. So we'll make sure you get access to that within the next few hours, depending again on what time it is. Could be 6 hours, could literally be 24 hours, but hopefully quite quickly. Like I think Constantine is literally here on this session, and he's going to be sending you full access. So when you first get the welcome email, it gives you access to essentially some of the tools, right? And tells you how you're going to get the other tools. Okay, cool. Any questions still coming on? Yeah, this bundle tool, as you can see, does include Unlimited. So as you can see right over here, it includes Unlimited. You can see this right there. Okay, and again, this is the price that you pay. I'll actually show you this. Like, let me grab the link and I'll go to the page and you can see what's included. The link might be different based on when you are checking, because you might be testing some things, and you can just click here, get the bundle, but you can see everything that's included. So this is the PowrSuite Commercial, PowrSuite Unlimited, PowrSuite Agency Toolkit, PowrSuite Mailvio, and PowrSuite Meetvio. You get access to all of those for a 197 payment. The only thing that's, like I said, recurring is PowrSuite Mailvio, but that's going to be $49 a quarter if you want to renew. When you go here, just click on this button right over here, and you can go here and check out. Make sure, of course, you know the affiliate that you're getting from. You can see their details on this page as well. I think usually it's like right over here, but this is the link that will take you through, and you can see all the details right here. Okay, cool. Dean says, thanks for the webinar and the apps. Have a great day. You as well. Cool. Any other questions, folks? Let me know. I'm still here for a few more minutes. Then I do have to jet, but I'm happy to answer any questions for you whenever you want. All right. Done purchase. Thank you, says Mike. Awesome. Was my name chosen, George? I don't think so. I don't think I called out your name, but if I'm mistaken, you can watch the replay later and work that out. But I'm quite confident I didn't call your name. Okay. One second. Okay, let me see. Tahir says in as well. Tahir, that's perfect. Thank you for putting this together. No problem, Tahir. Happy to. Mike etches in. Perfect. Short recap. What each app can do. Good question. I'll go through that as well. Give me just 1 second, and I'll go through. I'll find that slide and I'll tell you. Constantine, could you please answer Howard? Okay. Let me just show you training as well, Tahir. Give me 1 second, and I'll bring back you to each app. It's a good question. I should really do that again. Okay. 1 second. Let me see if can you rewatch this again? Yeah, we'll hopefully send out a replay, or if you're watching this via affiliate, they'll send out a replay. But you know, we'll send you a replay if you're on this session. So for sure, you can watch it again. Okay. So let me go into this. So done for you social apps is what you can use to create social media graphics. So we have 150 templates with which you can create graphics for Facebook posts, stories, for example, as well. I think it's timeline coverage is included as well. And there's another one. So you get 150 templates that you can just click and edit, and you can create graphics with. Then you get an ad creator as well. So if you want to create image-based ads, you can again use templates to create advertisements from here as well. Then you get done for your logo. So with this app, you get, I think, again, quite a few different templates. I think I saw about 50 or so templates that you can go in and you can create your logos quickly too. So you don't have to pay a designer, basically. Then you get surprise product, which is what people can use to scratch and win. So they can scratch basically, and you can give them like discounts or coupons or something for free. That's up to you. Then it basically creates engagement to help you generate leads. Then you get done for your bonus page as well. This is going to help you create bonus pages ASAP. Okay, so bonus pages are things that you can do to sell more of your affiliate offers. Then you're going to get done for you offers page as well. Offers page are things you can create to sell products. So if you wanted to sell, let's say, ebooks, for example, you can create an offer page which has 9 different ebooks listed, so you can sell all of them from one page. So you don't need to create like a landing or funnel page for everyone. Then you get done for you thumbnail as well, which is going to help you create YouTube thumbnails. Okay, YouTube thumbnails that get you the clicks, get you more visitors watching your YouTube videos. Then you get done for you opt-in as well, which is going to help you build opt-in pages so you can collect leads. So if you wanted to run ads, for example, if you wanted to just give away an ebook, you can do that via done for you opt-in. Then you get done for you simple page. This literally helps you build like simple home pages if you wanted to, which, I think everyone should have that, even your own branded homepage. Everyone should have that. Now, a few things that you haven't seen here, let me see if I can quickly skip over to that, which is again available to you if you were to get this deal, are the pro edition of the ads software. So if you wanted like more templates, like cooler looking ads, you get the pro edition included within the unlimited upgrade for you, as well as 6 additional professional business courses that you can watch at your own pace to basically learn how to do affiliate marketing, how to make money online, how to create and sell your own products, that sort of thing. Plus, like I said, the unlimited upgrade also includes future tools that we add. One of the tools that we're planning is a link tracking tool, which is going to help you track your links, make sure you can redirect links as you want. Okay, so you get access to that as well. All that is included for you within this. So let me know if that answered all your questions, if that basically highlighted everything you wanted to see. If not, then I'd be happy to answer them for you. Okay, let me see. Cool. I think Constantine pressed enter a bit too early there. But let me know, folks, if you still have questions. I'm going to be here for another 5 minutes or so. I'll start a timer, and then I'll be gone. So make sure you ask your questions until then, because once this session is closed down, then basically I'm gone. Okay? All right. So I'm going to wait for those questions to come in, and then basically we will end the session. I'm here for you. Just let me know, and we'll make sure everything, every concern, every question that you have gets addressed as well. All right. All right. Is there a coupon code? No, there isn't. And there isn't a coupon code. We've already reduced the price down to 197. Let me bring that back up. The slide. So no, there's no coupon code beyond this. And look, this is what you'd be paying for every level 1 by 1. By the way, earlier on the session, I also promised you a training bonus to show you how to build your email list using free content online. So Constantine is going to drop you a link for that right now in chat. And you can access that training at your own time, of course, whenever you want. Just keep it, bookmark it. But it's a good training, good little powerful training that will help you. Go get access to that. But also remember to get access to the PowrSuite bundle because it is a pretty sweet deal. Okay. Okay, let me start a timer and then we'll end the session, okay? I'll do 4 minutes now. There we go. Okay, let me just bring all that up. So if you were to buy everything separately, this is how much you would pay. You'd basically pay 47, I think, or 37 for the commercial, 197 for the unlimited, 47 for the agency toolkit, 49 for Mailvio quarterly add-on, 67 for Meetvio. You couldn't get the bonus training for free, but if you wanted to buy AdSpy Pro separately from us, that'd be 97, and Product Creation Bootcamp separately as well for 97. Access to all new apps is included as part of the unlimited upgrade, and special courses bundle is as well. So you'd be paying $601 as everyone else would, but you get access to all of that included as part of this deal, and that's the link you need to go to. Okay, so let me just bring that up. There we go. 3 minutes and 12 seconds now. Any questions, comments, anything you'd like to ask, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer that for you. Is Mailvio fixed at 49 quarterly? It is. So after 3 months, if you wanted to jump in within a month, basically, we don't want to delay that for you too much. Like, we'll give you, you can contact us or we'll email you with a buy button to get it for 49 every quarter, or we'll give you option to get it for 19 a month as well. Or I think the yearly price there is 199 a year, if I remember right. So you can pick any of those options that you like. Yes, Mailvio access will be emailed later. I apologize. We do have like some software that we don't have IP and firing for automatically. So we'll be emailing you that within the hour or within a few hours for sure. I bought the bundle, but the login keeps bringing me back to the login location. I don't know, Tahir. I don't know. But just send us a quick support ticket so our tech team can kind of respond to you about that. Okay? I'm just alerting our developer as well. But just send a support ticket so we can follow up with you one-on-one. Like, I was able to log in fine and it worked perfectly okay for me. But of course, if it doesn't for you, then we want to look at and keep you updated privately. Okay, so we have now, I think, about less than 2 minutes left. Let me know. Happy to answer a question. Micah says, "Well, thanks. May your sales be huge for 2022. So for you, look, I'd be very happy if at least some of you here were able to genuinely build a six-figure business by the end of the year. That's something I'm looking forward to for all of you, of course, as many of you can get. There is a bit of a process to that, and that's where we want to kind of help you to get there, to basically make it. And I'm hoping this year would be the year we can help you do just that. Okay, cool. Any questions, anything else, let me know. Happy to help and answer for another minute or so. Then we're going to take off. And yeah. Cool. Thank you, Tahir. No problem at all. No problem. 40 seconds and then we're off. Any questions or comments, let me know. Does Mailvio have an SMTP built in? Jim, it does. So you don't need to do anything in terms of SMTP. We have SMTP and IPs all set up. You just kind of come in, bring in your list or collect a list within Mailvio and you can mail. If you need any help, we can help you with the technical setup as well, which includes like DKIM and SPF. Roxana, you can do that, but do note that later on the upgrade, after the launch is done, we genuinely will not be selling upgrade in 197 one time. It would be monthly or annually only. In that case, if you wanted to wait to do that, you can, but you would be paying more for sure. And that's not just some scarcity thing, it is an actual fact. Okay, folks, I'm going to take off, but thank you so much. If you did get in, if you didn't get in, just think about that. I think this is, beginning of the year. I think this is one of the best offers we could have put forward for you to kickstart your year. And I can promise you that the bonus training we'll do next week, I think it's next week, yeah, it's on the 20th, is going to be fantastic. There's going to be a lot of aha moments for you in there. And I'm hoping that I can give you more of those to essentially make 2022 your year, make it a massive, massive year for you. Okay, cool. Micah, sorry about that. Okay, cool. Everyone, have a good rest of the day. Take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye.